is it going? Welcome back. A lot to talk about. Wait a minute. Got a video here going still. So we got whoever's been following on the Twitter there has been noticing some pretty good breakthroughs that we're having, that we're observing rather, and things that we're the questions that are being answered now that we've been asking ourselves for many years. Now the purpose of this video is really to remind you guys that price, these charts are all an illusion. There's nothing on these charts that's real. These candlesticks is all bullshit. Okay. The only reason we use these charts is because they tell us what time and price is doing. They're training wheels for time and price, for our patience. Okay. Go and watch the Twitter and you'll see exactly what's happening with the crypto, with the indexes, the reasons why we've chosen to go back from looking at the indexes individually to the yen collectively. There's a whole reason for all of this. Where we're up to now, we're expecting, obviously, the Swiss is going to come further down than New Zealand here. Because what you've got here, here's how they're locking it again. We know that the CAD is the strongest, right? So how far down is the CAD? Oh, sorry, we need that up there. Swiss is the strongest. So how far down, and New Zealand is the weakest, we can see right now. Since our video, our discussions on Twitter last week. Follow it because it's the most up-to-date stuff. Now what's going on here is they've locked price, and this is the base. This is sorry, not the base. They've set the stage here. Now, because your weakest here should be New Zealand, right? Because that's the one we were expecting. But however, locally, when we look at the Aussie, guys, is sorry, I didn't fit this in quite well. This is hang on, doesn't matter. Aussie's come further. Look, it's gone down more. So assuming they would have got up, Aussie's got more room up and less room down. So therefore, we still have a bearish, larger picture in mind, given the fact the numbers that we're seeing, and we know those are going to have to close out. They're just another way of looking at misprints or price malfunctions or whatever you want to look at it as. It doesn't matter. You have to take into account all the perspectives. You see, this is God doing this. This is us collectively. But this business is Satanism. Okay, that's what it is. So what is Satanism? Well, you can write that in. Look. The 7 sins. And you can see this whole thing, guys, in the chart, playing out all the time. It's Satanism. It's greed. It's ignorance. It's holding on to shit that you don't need. Yeah. Sadness is another one. Boasting, God. Yeah, it's crazy. Vain, pride, wrath, greed, lust, fortification, gluttony. You see, that's what's happening here, right? Greed, sloth, without a care. That'd be another way of self-sabotaging your own account, adding to offside positions. Things like that. Wrath. We define uncontrolled feelings of anger, rage, and even hatred. So that's another thing that we see in these charts, hatred, people getting pissed off. They got it wrong, so they start abandoning their strategy and going over to something else. That's, you know, even though they've looked back at their strategy and they know it's good, or they think it's good, right? The truth is, if your strategy is just technical analysis, you're always going to be wrong. And we need to remove the emotions out of this game, because by the time you're 40, you're going to have grey hair if you do this in an emotional way. So we're obviously in this, from the people that follows this on Twitter, we entered that here. Today, we've decided that this is indeed ready. Go back and watch the videos on all of that. Now, in terms of the New Zealand Swiss holding this, well, yeah, obviously, because we know what the bigger picture is, but New Zealand has gone down, Aussie's gone down more. So if they were to go down, well, New Zealand competing with Aussie is going to have to try to at least make a challenge on Aussie distance. Now, when it comes to the Swiss, well, they're strong. It's still strong, so it's got the upper hand, right? And we know on the bigger picture that it's going to have more strength on this 5-minute perspective. So by no means does anyone short this Swiss, and we're not talking about the yen going. We're talking about the Swiss versus the pound versus the New Zealand. Where is the pound Swiss? Did we not take a pound Swiss trade also? That would be a nice idea. Hang on. Did we not take a pound Swiss? Where is the pound Swiss? Here it is. Well, hopefully we took that. Oh yeah, we did. Look, that's good. Okay, so we got that as well. So we'll follow that down and get out whenever we feel the need. First target's always going to be back at balance. So we took this on a 5-minute. We observed all of this on the 5 minutes, and that's what we're going to trade. So the retail guys, so they're going to think here that, oh, well, price bouncing off the moving average, it went up, and that's why it's going up. It's not true, guys. It's all nonsense. Price doesn't even, this price doesn't even know that this moving average is even there. Has no idea. It literally has no idea. Try to understand that. I know it may hurt, but that's the truth. And then just check the numbers, right? How much has it moved down relative to the other ones? Are you in sync? Get in sync. The key is here to be in sync. If your questions are not answered when you start to observe things, it's like you come up with the plan, but it's not happening yet. The reason it's not happening yet is because you're not in sync. If you see the model, a good way to do it is to wait for the next moon cycle and expect something after that, but that doesn't always work. Again, it certainly doesn't work for reversals. It can be continuations. Remember, this is Satanism. It's sun versus moon the whole time. Sun's not always friends with the moon, and the moon is not always friends with the sun. Masculine is not always friends with feminine. Feminine is not always friends with masculine. They're at war. Sometimes, not always. But yeah, that's what's going on here, guys. Stay up to date. Watch the Twitter, and we will leave you guys with this song.
Boost your revenue and drive growth with Google Ads. Reach high-value customers across